Hi everyone. Here are a couple more channelings. I like this one because there's one being who comes and tells us 3 steps and questions to ask yourself to help create your reality, and then another guide comes in, Zahn, to tell us about interdimensional travel. So, which is a head spinner. But so here we go. This is April 25th, 2023. Hello to all. We love that you are here today. It brings us great joy to merge with you today. It is our decision that you will be a great asset to us on our journey and your growth on Earth. We work together for the greatest good of all. Thank you for being part of us. We love you so. Carrie has a high... So I've been talking with my regular light beings, and then they've been just giving me a new guide to talk to me about some things specific. So they kind of talked to me at first, and then they're introducing me to this one who calls herself Carrie. Carrie has a high awareness of everything that is going on in the bigger picture way. I see her moving things around like on a big giant screen, moving parts around, and the more that she moves parts around, she sees how other things fall into place. So Carrie has the ability of outlook and decision making based on what she sees going on in other areas and aspects of the universe. And so I ask her, what would you like to share with me? The great wisdom of change is upon you. I know this kind of gets redundant after a while because everybody kind of starts with a lot of the same things, but your good graces have allowed this change to occur. We are watching and witnessing the change that is happening, and it will bring a new awareness to your planet. This is good for all. It seemed like she was talking about all species, all planets, not just earthly. Okay, and I asked why. This change needs to occur to bring balance and peace, not only to your planet, but to the cosmos. The earth is like, I like this, the earth is like an outfit that you used to love, but it's no longer what you want to wear. Someone else might want to wear it, but it's no longer your style or vibe, and no longer makes you feel good wearing it. So yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, so I was like, what was she talking about again? The earth. The earth is like that outfit. The collective consciousness is ready for a change. The earth shift affects other areas because one moving piece changes the whole game. It's like a chess game. Each move sets a different course and with different options. Also like life, each choice changes the next set of choices and paths. When Earth shifts, it allows other interdimensionals, helpful ones, to be able to connect with the new Earth and its people because the frequency of the people will be more aligned. So it is very exciting for other interdimensionals because they will have the opportunity to connect with a new set of people, which is the ultimate intention of this. Oh wait, hold on. Because they will have the opportunity to connect with a new set of people, which the ultimate intention of this is expansion for all, helping others see all that they are capable of. And this sets a new course, and that is what is so exciting. There is so much excitement for the centuries ahead on this new path. It's all about creating new realities, and that is part of what is so exciting. A new year, a new change. New beliefs are upon you. If you change your beliefs, you change your world, your inner and outer world. Beliefs, feelings, thoughts, ideas are all what creates your reality within you and around you. Change the way you look at things if you are not happy with the way that you see them. You are all more powerful than you give yourself credit for. Be the change you want to see in yourself and in others. You create your reality. Oh, and then she asked me, in your opinion, do you create your reality? They're asking me. So I said, yes. So they're like, well, why don't you do that more often? And you actually, why don't you spend more time creating your reality? So I kind of was like, okay, maybe I should be doing that more. To really kind of put the time, energy, and effort into, I don't know, I guess thinking about it and do a little bit more, putting a little more intention into it. But I ask, what exactly should we be doing to create our own reality? First, you must be connected to your inner emotions and your inner authority. If you are connected to this, she's showing me the third chakra, which is kind of right above your belly button. Oh, that spot several inches above your belly button and a few inches below your ribs, where your ribs come together. This is a magical spot, and you want to imagine that area full of life. You can even imagine the life that you want in that area like its own little world in there being created. This spot allows you to connect to your inner desires. That spot is where your secrets are held. Not really secrets, they're just secrets because you're not fully aware of them yet. But there are little messages that your soul stores there for you to uncover. I like that. The more you connect with these little messages that are stored in that third chakra, the more you can make decisions that put you on the path you wish to be on. It's like opening up a package of remembrance. I like that too. The message that you put in there before you were born to help guide your way. Oh, the message that you put in there. Oh, the message that's in there, you put it in there before you were born to help you guide your way. You can ask for these messages to be more clear and open this area up, and for you to be more open in here. You can even ask yourself if there are any messages you want to be released or communicated to you now. So she's giving us guidance to connect with ourselves and ask ourselves questions to bring out these messages more clearly. Some messages are released when the time is right. For example, if you feel a connection with someone, or someone looks or feels familiar to you in some way, that may be you getting a message from this area reminding you of this person and drawing you to them. And when I first heard this, it reminded me of this guy I met, Jordan, and I didn't know him that well, and we decided to go traveling together. And he had this long red hair, and the morning that we were leaving, he had cut his hair really, really short. And when I first saw him, I remember the thought or the energy that went through my body and my mind was, that's how I remember him. And so it was like a remembering of what I must have envisioned him to be like. And it was a great connection. We were still friends when we've, traveled together a lot, and, we've known each other for years. But anyway, it was like that little message within saying, this is how I remember you. So anyway, yeah. So I continue, I say, how is this part of creating our reality? Because that's what she started talking about. You have the ability to put new messages into this area. It is not just the messages you were born with. So when you want to create something and you begin manifesting it, new messages are created in there to give you information and the direction or guidance to go get or to receive what you want. These messages create a path for you to get what you want. This is also why it's important to know what you do not want, because it will clear or let go of the path that you were on when wanting something else. So you have more room or more vibrancy of a new path you want to light up. And when you are clear with what you want, the path, the messages are clearer and more vibrant, aligning you on the path and your desires. So be clear with what you want and choose and be open to these messages. So I asked, well, what about someone that doesn't know what they want? When someone doesn't know what they want, something needs to be cleared because the messages are cleared. It is what is in the way. Okay. When someone doesn't know what they want, something needs to be cleared because the messages aren't clear. It is what is in the way that is blocking you from receiving them. So I asked, how do we know what needs to be cleared? She said, ask yourself these 3 questions. Number 1, what makes me feel good? And how do I get more of that? Simple question, right? What makes me feel good and how do I get more of that? That's one question. Number 2, what does not make me feel good and how do I have less of that? 3, what are the paths I can take right now to do that? And so these are just questions to ask yourself, maybe meditate on them, or to see what comes up in that moment as well, or put it out there and just give it time to come to you. Oh, okay. What are the beliefs or resistances that come up that make you not be able to answer these questions? That's what also needs to be cleared. It is like saying no to old beliefs. So be conscious of what beliefs or resistances come up that are preventing you from being able to answer these questions. Okay. So she also says that often when someone doesn't know what they want to do, they are not fully in their empowerment. So it goes right back to the third chakra stuff. Third chakra is all about empowerment. There is something telling them that something else has more power over them than they do, or that they are waiting for something to happen to change things rather than choosing to change themselves. So third chakra empowerment is still a focus. So I ask, what can people do to make more of this power and clarity? Find the deep messages. So I'm like, how? And they said, get rid of those blockages. And I asked, what if those blockages are true? They are only true if you believe them to be true. Your life depends on you. You are the creator of your reality. You can choose, you can create, you can decide, and you will be supported in your decisions. Whether right or wrong, because there is no right or wrong, but it is important to hold that message or desire or vision within you, because your support will always be guiding you on that path. You can do heart wall work with your third chakra message center as well. Here you will be able to find some of the blockages that need to be removed for fuller access to all. Here you will find some of the blockages that need to be removed for fuller access to the all imaginable. So when I mean heart wall work, it's kind of like a meditation or a healing process where you look at all the walls around the third chakra or the heart chakra to see what's in there and what can be removed for more clarity. So I'm just going to read one more. This is a shorter one. This next one is, but I really like that one because it was really, clear. So this one is from May 1st, 2023. Pleased to be with you again. Your light shines with you. Our light shines with you. Zon, Z-O-N, has messages he would like to share with you about the universe and its intentions with the earth. Zon is an interdimensional traveler like you. He has witnessed vast lands changing and recycling. There have been many planets that have been recycled, created for certain uses or certain beings, but then were not or were no longer being used. So these planets reshape themselves for something new. And there are people whose jobs are to fit the right beings with the best planets. This is what Zon does. So Zon says, I want to tell you about interdimensional space travel. It's something many do not know or talk about. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit mindy. If you are there and I am here, we seem a far distance away, but we are not. We are an earshot away. Literally, you can hear me, so I can't be far, or I can be far. But space does not matter. So when I say space travel, it's not just up in space kind of space travel, but space like distance, which doesn't exist. Space as in matter does. But like I said, space does not matter. Space is not matter. It is not an obstacle to get through because space doesn't exist. There is no distance between you and I. We just are. These are dimensional shifts. Shifts in perspective are what need to happen in order to shift. In order to shift into new dimensions. Shift the mind, shift the consciousness, shift the energetic and auric fields. If you shift your mind, you can shift into another dimension. A shift in space brings you to another dimension Because if space does not exist, there is nothing preventing you from shifting dimensions. You are already there because there is no space between you and another dimension. You are already there. It's just the way you perceive it. So wow, that's a head full, but I think I can follow it. There's more. The more you allow yourself to expand, I'm seeing him showing me an expansion outside the body, like expanding through the aura and farther, you know, just like the energy just expanding. So the farther you can allow yourself to go, if you allow the farther you can allow yourself to go. If you allow yourself to see and feel the farthest far you can be anywhere. You must let go of the dimensional vibrations that hold you into the one you are in and allow yourself to expand into more. So I asked, how do we do that? He makes it sound so easy. Your intention to stay or to go. If you believe you can go anywhere, you can. So I ask, how do we release these beliefs that we humans have that keep us in the third dimension? Some of you are already expanding from third dimension. Some are not. Some don't want to, and some don't know that they can. They don't know that that is an option, so they stay where they are. It is not a where because it's not a place. It's an energy awareness. And awareness can change, and awareness can be opened, and an awareness can be shifted. Go within your mind, go within your feelings. Go with your mind, go with your feelings, go somewhere else. You do this all the time, in nature, in dreams, in your thoughts, but you can go farther. Your understanding of this will change, but most just need to be open to the knowingness that they have the ability to shift their awareness of time and space and know that they don't have to be held back by it. They can light their own way through their own awareness of what is possible. Focus on a time or a place you want to go or be, and be there to witness. Watch, listen, experience, be. You will be transported. Your mind is an expression of who you are. Don't let it control you. You control it. You bring your mind information that you want to expand on. Your mind just keeps telling you things, but your perspective changes and educates your mind. The more control you have over your mind, the more control you have over your experiences. The more control you have over your life and your freedoms. Your freedoms to go, be, and do whatever you imagine you can do. You can do anything. Like really, you can do anything. Thank you for letting me share my perspective with you. And when I say perspective, it's the same as sharing myself with you. Because my perspective makes me who I am. And it is what makes you who you are. Your perspective changes everything. You can change anything. May the light be with you. So that's a lot. We might have to listen to that a few times, but I think that was really deep and there's a lot of information in there. So yes, I hope you enjoyed that. I think that was a pretty cool one. Let me know if you have any questions or anything you want me to look into, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for listening.